Alright, so I wanted to talk a little bit about this little IES viewer that I gave you guys. You may want to use it or not, but an IES file is, let me go ahead and pull up, this guy. So an IES file is a photometric file for the Illuminating Engineering Society, and what they are is they're text files that describe how a light fixture works, and it even includes, they take it with its entire model, so what the occlusion is, how much light gets out, and so it can give you a very accurate reading for your lighting in a particular room. So you'll see down here, that Bruck lighting, IES files for TCP lighting, almost all of the major manufacturers, well, they all have IES files for their fixtures, but you can get them and use them in Revit. But one thing you can also do is visualize it. So for example, have navigated to the Revit 2019 IES folder here, and I can come in and pick one of these IES files, right, and it will show me the light distribution for that particular file. So if you scroll down, you'll get different distributions, right, for different types of files. You can also render, and it'll show you a little rendering of what that file looks like, right? So again, here's one, and then if I click render, it's showing me, the light casting from that particular light fixture. And if I go to my libraries here and my custom library, it's a little DOSy, but and I scroll down to my lighting fixtures, right? And let's go to Cooper, and let's see if, how about this guy? So there's the lighting fixture for the downlight recessed, right? If I open this one, let's see if we got, no, there's not any in there, but I have various IES files from there's one, right? So and you can sort of see what that light, so that's like an up-down light. So you could go ahead and use this little IES viewer if you want to look at the light distribution from the lamps. And then let me go ahead and pull up Revit, and I'll open up this light working file, and let's go to our 3D view here, right? So if I go to my 3D view 2, all right, let's go to our ceiling plans, right? If I pick this lighting fixture and edit that family, right, and I turn on the light sources, right, you'll see those IES files, right? And if I pick that, I can go to the edit type. Oops. Actually, this one's in a different family. So if I pick this, I can look at the light source, and it's showing me that it's an IES photometric web, right? And if you click on it, it actually assigns that photometric web to that lighting fixture, right? So let's take a look at these guys and see what they're made of. Tab into that, and if I edit that family, right, there's that file, and if I pick this, you'll see if I edit that light source, right, it's also on a photometric web. So if I go to the family types and parameters, you're going to see that that photometric web file is there. Okay. If it doesn't have a photometric web, so for example, all right, so let's take a look and look at one that maybe does not have an IES file. So I'm going to pick this incandescent downlight that comes from Revit and just kind of place that. And if I pick that and go to edit family, right, you're going to see a spotlight. It doesn't have an IES file. If I edit that light source, it's just set to spotlight. But if I wanted to set an IES file for it, I could. So if I pick that IES file, it's not defined yet, so it's just kind of going, what? And I can go to the light source here, go to the family types, and if I scroll down, you'll see photometric web, and I can click on that and then go get one of these photometric webs, right? Like I'm in the IES files right now for Revit, and I can just do, I should have checked these out first, but let's go ahead and pick this A, right? And apply and click OK, and now it's got that photometric web assigned to that light. Okay, but if I control Z back again, it's just a spotlight, and if I go to the properties while the spotlight is assigned, you get tilt angle and all that kind of stuff versus the photometric web. So we can talk about that more a little later if you guys are interested. Okay.